Good morning, everybody. How's everyone loving learning tech? So, thank you for coming today. We're going to be talking about why is maximizing engagement so important? What is it that makes it a hot topic in learning? We've all been to those training sessions where you've lost engagement, whether it be with the facilitator, whether it be with the topic, and you find yourself on your phone, checking your emails, or just looking around elsewhere. Ever been on one of those e-learning courses as well, where you find yourself just clicking right to the end where you get to the quiz, just so you've done your mandatory completion? Let's face it, driving engagement in digital learning is tough. Why is it tough though? What is so difficult about this? Is it our busy schedules? Is it the short notice of demands that we get? Is it managing our work-life balance? Or is it just our changing habits? Over the next 30 minutes, we're going to explore what we can learn from our lifestyle habits and our competitors. And we'll share with you how we've applied this and to the learning and to the design of our approaches. My name's Sita Coley, and I am passionate about learning. Rather than me telling you about my passion, I'm going to share with you what we at Sagos have actually developed. If you had to guess on average how many hours we spend a day on our mobile devices and watching a TV, what figure would you give? Just roughly put up your fingers if you think it's 3, 4. So we've got 4, 10, 7, 10. An average UK person spends between 5 to 6 hours a day either on their mobile phone or looking at a TV screen. Is this you? Because I know it's definitely me most nights. A cozy evening, watching a great series, and you simply think, do you know what? Let me just watch one more episode because it's on autoplay, and you know in 10 seconds the next one's going to start. And before you know it, you're at midnight, 4 or 5 episodes in. With on-demand viewing, our relationship with media has changed massively. On that note, let's talk about what you're all binging on at the moment. If I could ask you please to take out your phones, scan the QR code, and we can have a live update with what everyone is currently watching. Give 10 more seconds to scan the code, and then I'll open up the polls. Right, let's see. So we've got Peaky Blinders, we've got Bridgerton, Lord of the Rings, The Office, Stranger Things. So loads coming in. Thank you so much for your participation. These are just a few of the titles from some of the largest streaming services. What about getting lost in YouTube? What about the other subscribed channels that are available to us? We all binge watch regardless of your age, including my 2 children. They make me binge watch Cocomelon with them. So up against all the pressures that life throws at us, we all still find time for our screens, whether that be a TV screen, a laptop screen, or our mobile screen. What can we learn from all of these streaming services? We get emotional experiences. We laugh with our characters. We cry with the characters. We connect with the YouTube hosts and the characters from our favorite TV programs. The episodes are manageable chunks known as Goldilocks timings. They're not too short, they're not too long, they are just right. They make us want to click onto the next episode to see what's happening. They keep us gripped. So how do we relate this to our world? Our world being the world of learning. We've taken these lessons on board here at Sagos, and we've created what we call My Story. Let me tell you all about this. Actually, as we're talking about binge watching, let me show you.
Hi, I'm Clara. I've just been appointed manager of a sales team within Greenside, a company specialized in the design of green spaces. I've agreed to be filmed for 100 days by management experts so that my meetings with my team and with my colleagues could be used by other managers starting out.
Action.
Kyle, I want you to film everything.
Come with me. Look, you won't get to see that every day.
It would balance fun and seriousness and show us how much we've progressed in the last year.
Stop messing around. How bad is it?
Here, treat yourself.
Celebrate this.
You were 30% more expensive.
Well, that's all very nice, but how will that affect our targets?
Amber, she is a Terminator.
I can tell that there's a lot of atmosphere. Listening is very important. Do you mind giving me a break for 5 minutes? Wait, were you filming that?
So I hope you all enjoyed that, and I hope you get the idea as to what my story is a little bit about. The characters are key for us to connect with to make it binge-worthy. Let's get to know them a tiny bit better.
Hey, Chris, you okay?
Yeah, great, thanks. And you?
Chris, when you have a minute, can I talk to you in my office, please?
Sure.
But I didn't. Anyway, I have to go. Bye. Chris, I need to talk to you.
When you say it like that, you sound like my mother.
Look, you've been regularly coming in late after lunch lately.
That happened once this week.
And counting today, that makes 2. Can you at least agree with that?
Yes?
That's a lot over the week.
I'm getting back into training at the gym, and there are more people, so it takes longer to get to the showers. I'm not gonna come back all sweaty.
So, Clara is Chris's manager. How do you think Clara did? So I'd like you all to get involved again, please. And if you wouldn't mind taking out your phones to scan the QR code, it will come up with 2 questions. The first one being, please rate Clara's behaviour. And the second one being a piece of feedback you'd like to give to her. Give another 10 seconds for anyone who wants to scan. So thank you all for your engagement. So the winning majority is 44%, where they think her behaviour was average. Move on to feedback giving to Clara. So don't sigh. I can see tell him straight. Okay, could be more attentive. So bad job. Right, thank you all for your input. Wow, get your hair cut. Okay. Thank you for that one. So what do you think happened next in this situation? Let's have a quick look.
So, what can you do on your own?
I feel like I have no choice. I'm gonna postpone my sessions.
Very good. And I'm asking that you alert me next time you anticipate a delay. It's essential in teamwork, especially for your colleagues. Okay?
Okay. Are we done?
Yes. He wore me down to the rope. He must hate me, but well, that's okay for now. Do you mind giving me a break for 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Forget about our session at noon tomorrow. I've got to work. No, I'll explain. Tuesday night? Yeah, that works. Okay, Spielberg, you're done here. Cut.
So can you see how quickly you can start to connect with the characters? With a quick show of hands, how many of you can relate to a situation that you've just seen or relate to this in your organisation? So a few hands, so great. These are short and meaningful moments that anybody can engage with, whether you be in management, whether you're new to management or an existing manager, or whether you're just a team member. Holding her team member accountable was an important conversation for Clara to have, but it's not the only challenge she's going to face in her first 100 days as a manager. We have developed the My Story, which contains 4 series containing 13 episodes covering crucial challenges for the first 100 days of a new manager, covering milestones like a first conversation, a first team meeting, flexing your style to match the profile of your actual team member, setting goals, conducting a one-to-one. There is an awful lot to get through when you're a new manager, especially within your first 100 days in the role. Remember, we entered the conversation talking about the lessons of binge-worthy content, the Goldilocks timing that keeps us wanting to see the next episode. Great assets are crucial, but it's how we use them in an organization that really makes them impactful. So we can see how driving engagement is important and how we can make that happen. But of course, it's not that it's turning that learning into actual performance. So what is the Sagos approach to learning? Our design principle is simple and consists of engage, explain, explore, experiment, and embed. Are we all familiar with the forgetting curve? Research from the University of Washington and others state that it's important that delegates have a small period of time of forgetting before learning is reinforced, and that is what truly makes it stick. We specialize in building solutions that are delivering the 70-20-10 principle with measurable outputs. We understand the need of great assets every step of the way, which is identified on the screen. We bring solutions that work on a global scale, and most importantly, we are Sagos, and we are just on the corner stand number 32. On your seat, you all would have received 2 brochures, one with a QR code for a free episode of My Story, and the second QR code giving you access to a free profiler. The profiler is there for you to understand your strengths and weaknesses, and something that can be rolled out in your organization. If you've not received one, please do let me know after, and we'll be able to hand one out to you. Do we have any questions from the audience? Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Good. I just wanted to understand about different languages that might be available. Is this available in other languages as well?
My Story is currently available in 6 different languages, but our e-learning content is available in 19 different languages, and we can deliver this on a global scale.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Thank you. If there's no further questions, I'd like to thank you all for attending today, and please do visit our stand if you have any further questions. Thank you.